Okay, so now that I got my main colors down, so I have all these different colors here in the skin, I can start adding the form. And I'll do that by choosing my shadow color, and I don't know if I think I want almost red, but I don't know, do I want, thinking, nah, almost red. Okay, so I'm going to keep it pretty dark. I'm using Rob's basic brush. And since I know my light's kind of coming down and from the side, that we're going to have a lot of shadowing. Actually, wait, I take all that back. There we go. Let's do on this side, because that side actually wouldn't receive much shadow now that I think about it. Most shadow would be there. We'd have some shadow obviously in here. A little bit under the nose. And I'm going to pull this color now. And I'm going to make the shadow where I think it's going to, and pull it up a little bit in here. That's not, see, it's mixing with the color underneath. I'm just deciding how much I gotta start getting the form. I guess I'll add a little bit of shadow on that side, not much though. And I'll add a little bit of light up there. A little bit of shadow around the eyebrows as well. Not much, just a tad. And I'm gonna bring the shadow down the under part of that eye. And down on this side of the face just a bit. Okay. Bring in this highlight color, and I'm gonna start there, and then obviously where the light would hit most, maybe a little bit right down there. Now what happens in the under part of the nose is the opposite. I'll show what I mean in just a second, but first I want to almost yellow, brighter highlight. Get a little bit smaller brush. There. That'll be like the specular highlight, I guess. Now, what's going to happen here is since this crater goes in, the light's coming from this direction, it's going to be lighted the opposite of the nose, right? The nose is coming out. So because it's coming out, like a heel, the light hits this side and the dark hits that side, but this will be the opposite because this goes in. So I'm going to just kind of shade it all in first, almost like a triangle, like so, and then kind of fade it out like that. Then I'm going to take the highlight color and the lips. You should always receive a line, and then a little bit right there, like so. Kind of blur it out a little bit. Okay. I'm going to take this color here, and that way it's a crater. That way it's a dip. See, so now it dips down and comes out. And I'm going to kind of just lighten up that side a bit. Yeah, I like that purple color for the shadow. So I'm going to kind of bring it in there. Okay, now I can bring my brush size up a little bit. You know what I forgot to do again? Forgot to put the timer on. Knew I was forgetting something. Check my time. 6:50. I'm going to push pause. Okay, now, once that goes off, I'll know that my time is up. Now I'm thinking even a little bit of the shadow would come into the face. I don't know how much, but I'm thinking about like that. It'll be darker there and kind of blend out. And notice because I have that color underneath, it's blending with all those colors. That's why I make sure I set my colors up first before I start molding. I'm thinking maybe even a little bit of that color down there. Obviously because of the hair, but a little bit on the jaw even. And a little bit there. Okay, so continuing with that, almost, there we go. This video is just about out of time, but I want to add in some more shadows. This whole side of the arm also will be in shadow. So I'm going to pull it down, all that hand as well. And I'll slightly blend it in. Okay, then this is a cast shadow caused from the arm. And hand. Okay, time's up.